Good morning. It is Sunday, June 15th. I am out in the yard this morning trying to get some things done. I started off with trimming my oregano and my mint in the green stock. I turned it. It was overgrown and I just went and trimmed it. You want to trim your herbs about once a week, especially in the summertime, because they probably will try to bolt and flower, which then makes the herbs kind of bitter. Let me show you how much I got over here. The reason why I left it mixed up is because I'm going to give this to the chickens this morning. So the chickens got dried grubbies, they got dried fruits and berries and nuts, and now they're about to get some green, and then I continue working. The next thing I'm going to do is start planting these sugar baby watermelons I have here. Hello. I nearly forgot about my Tom apple melons. Look at the root system on that. And they're not that big. That's what I mean, that melons and squash and stuff grow big. So I'm going to put my Tom melons, I'm going to put 2 of them. You know what? I might just try all 4. Forget it. Stuff them in this container. Hopefully they'll do okay. As you can see, I put a cage here so that they can kind of grow on the cage if need be. But yeah, I forgot about my Tom apple melons. When you grow too much, but you're trying to make room for everything. Hello, I'm taking a little break sitting on my garden stool here, and I just wanted to show you how the seeds look when you when you put them in paper towels and they seed out really fast. Look, this is the sugar baby watermelon. Look at that. And those are the seedlings right there. So I'm about to plant these in the soil, and I'm actually going to cover these up. Yeah. So I just want you to see what they look like. If I probably should have planted them yesterday. Really sucks. And it looks like I have a seed or 2 that's either this came off or it's still opening. I'm not sure. Look like it could still be opening. Oh, sorry. I might drop it in there anyway. Okay, let me get to planting these seeds, and I'm actually going to put I'm going to take these covers off of these trees out here because they're kind of done anyway, and put them over these containers with these melons in them, because as you can see, the sun is right behind me. And since I've taken everything out, it's looking like a Mojave Desert in this area. So it's not getting a lot of shade, and it's going to be 97 degrees today. So what time is it, by the way? Anyway, I came out a little late because I had insomnia. Let's see what my trusty watch says. 8:05. So I got 1 hour and 45 minutes. I have a feeling I'm not going to get to the old garlic and onion bed today because it's going to be a lot of work. So what I'm thinking is next weekend is to start off with these beds, clean them out. Hopefully next Friday I can clean them out further, take the soil out, put the gopher fencing at the bottom, and then plant stuff. Plus the cucumbers and the squash are technically still growing. So give me another week's time. Hopefully I don't have anything to do next weekend. I gotta check my calendar. But yeah, that's gonna be back-breaking work, and I probably should have started that like at 6 a.m. and I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to get that done. But there are lots of other things, like I can put the strawberries in my purple green stock, the strawberries that I just bought, get that going, and get the other 2 containers, vertical containers I put together yesterday going. And then when I get in the house, I will be finishing up the eggshell calcium, straining all that out, and hopefully by the evening I can go and fertilize with Super Juice and also that calcium that I got from the eggshells. Okay, so of course I'm not going to show me on video planting this stuff. I'm just going to put it in and then show you what it looks like later. Okay, so I found this shade tunnel, which is plastic, but I'm thinking this will give this a little bit of a greenhouse effect for these sprouts. Hopefully they survive. I mean, my melon seedlings are very small, so honestly, I don't know if they're going to make it, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to water this in some more, and then I'm going to take the covers off of two of these trees, this peach and this cherry tree, and put it on the other two, and we just going to leave it in God's hands. But that's what the sprouts look like. So I thought this was a good idea. I only have one of these things right here, so I thought greenhouse effect, let's see what we can do. And then it has a mesh top right here to zip up. These are the other sugar babies right here. They're very small. That's why I'm covering them up. And those are the Tommy apples. So small. That's another reason why I'm waiting to plant the other squash and stuff over there, because it's just really small, and you know, it's getting close to the 100-degree mark in our town out here in California. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to try to protect them from dying from the heat, and probably come out and water them twice a day. But there's only so much they can do. If they're gonna survive, they're gonna survive. If they don't, they don't. They would still be baby seedlings if I had direct sowed them. The good thing is that the seedlings I had outdoors, they were outdoors and they're already used to the sun. These sprouts, not so much. They were indoors. So they were indoors in a bag, protected. So we shall see. Okay, let me get back to work. Okay, so I've put the covers on all of the watermelon plants. I had to really wash this one out. It had ants and stuff in it. This is the one that was on top of the peach tree, and this one, as you can see, I closed it up. So honestly, I don't know if these plants are gonna make it, but you have to try. And if they don't make it and my other plants get bigger, I'll be planting them in these containers. I just won't have any melons this year. It is what it is. Sometimes stuff work, sometimes it don't. We're gonna see if the Three Sisters situation over here works. I hope it does. I hope it works out fabulously, but we never know. So now I need to decide if I want to start on the containers in the back or the strawberries. I know one thing I'm finna do is start lifting up umbrellas everywhere so I can have more shade in the yard. I got 2 umbrellas over here and an umbrella in my bistro area. I'm finna go lift those umbrellas like right now. Okay, all of the umbrellas are up. 1, 2, and 3. That way to put a little bit more shade in the yard. Should have thought of that sooner. But yeah, all of the umbrellas are up. I think I've decided to get started on the green stalk so I can plant those strawberry plants. Yep, let me get started on that. Okay, so I've pulled off the first 3 tiers of my purple green stalk. Let me show you. And crowns. And this is why I tend not to buy crowns of strawberries. There were the new strawberries, and those crowns did pretty good. As you can see right there, I'm going to cut those strawberries off because now the plant is putting energy into those strawberries. It's a new plant and I kind of want it to grow out more. So yeah, I pulled off the first 3 layers. I got 3 containers of strawberry plants, sequoia and what do you call it? That's a sequoia. Sequoia. Where's the other one? See something. It's a see something. So yeah, and the other layers that are on there, they're looking okay, but there's still some spots. So more than half of these crowns did not come to fruition. So they got to come out because I want this garden bed to be full of strawberry plants, not dead plants. And these dead plants are attracting flies. Okay, so, and I'm going to put a little bit more soil into each layer. So this is what we're starting off with, you guys. This is what we're starting off with. Plants are attracting flies and ants. So we got to get them out. We got to get them out and get some fresh blood up in here. Okay, I'll show you everything when I'm done. Almost forgot to start recording, so let me show you what I've done. I put this layer back on here already. This is a layer of Sequoia. The other strawberry variety I was thinking about was the Seascape. So I went around. I could have cut this one down, but it looks like it might have some leaves coming, so I left it. I pulled out all of the bad crowns that didn't grow, which were a lot. I think the last tier only has like 2 plants in it. So this is Sequoia, and this one is this Seascape. This is Sequoia, and this is Seascape right here. I also cut off the little strawberries that were growing because I want the plant to put energy into growing a little bigger, and that way they will grow bigger strawberries. The strawberries over here, these were transplanted from my other green stock, and they're doing just fine. They are doing just fine, so I'm happy about that. So once you fill up the containers with soil, they're very heavy. Actually, the soil was very, very wet. There was a mushroom growing in one, so I'm happy I took it apart. I only had 3 packs of 6, so, and each tier has 6 pockets, so that was 18 plants. All 3 tiers are full. So what I'm hoping is that the other plants that are in here and these on top will take off and create runners like they usually do, and then I can take those runners and plant them in the empty pockets instead of having to go out and buy new plants. That's what I want. Is it gonna happen? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But all we can do is try. I don't think I'll be buying crowns for a while. If I do ever buy some crowns, it'll probably be the Honey Oi or Honey Eye or something like that, which is a variety that grows really, really big strawberries. Some strawberries are everbearing, which they grow all year, and those could be smaller because they grow all year. And then you have your June bearing that tend to be bigger because they all grow in, like, they're all ready to harvest in the month of June. So let me go ahead and finish putting these other 2 tiers back onto the green stalk, and then I'll show you what I have when I'm done. It's about 9:22. Then I'll be going in the house and eat, and won't be back out till the evening. And probably in the evening I'll be working on those 2 garden planters that I put together yesterday. Okay, let me get back to it. Okay, that's some work. That top layer I had to keep adjusting and adjusting because you have that reservoir for each layer and it wasn't sitting on there right. But it's looking better. I hear the water flowing through, and it usually comes out that tube right there. So it's looking good. I had to rinse it off because I got it all dirty. This needed to be in the middle tier or a tier underneath something so it could sit on top and stay snug. And yeah, so it's looking pretty good. It's looking a lot better. But it's just not about the look. It's about growing and producing food, and that's what I want. I want to grow a lot of strawberries. So this is it for now. I will continue hopefully later on today with the garden containers I put together, and hopefully I'll be able to record that. I'm hot. It's before 10 a.m. I'm going in the house. Everything is nice and watered. I'm done for this day. For safety reasons, I'm getting out of this heat. And if you are new to gardening, do not stay out in the heat. You can pass out from heat. You can die from heat stroke. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Your plants will actually, survive. So, as I always say, please find peace within yourself and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all, and hopefully I will be recording a second video later on this evening. Bye.